Chicago. Scott went to law school, you graduated, found there weren't any jobs around, so you turned your hobby actually into a job. You're a magician, huh?
Yeah, in law school, I mastered the art of deception, and as a magician, I put it to use for good.
There you go. Okay. Do you have any tricks up your sleeve when it comes to playing this game?
I hope. I really hope I do.
Are you okay? You feeling nervous? Are you okay?
No, I'm as ready as anyone's ever been.
All right, then let's take a look at your money, okay? Here's the money in your round one. We're going to randomize all the money amounts and also your categories. And now that everything is all shuffled there, are you ready?
Let's play.
Let's play Millionaire. One of the leading musicians in his genre, Bootsy Collins, is the co-founder of an online bass guitar school with what straightforward name? Country University? Funk University? Punk University? Pop University?
The only thing I can think of about... Now, before I say anything, I think I'm going to ask the audience.
Okay.
I don't want to influence them.
Good idea. Okay, audience. Scott needs your help. On your keypads, vote now. Okay, 59% say it is Funk University. 26 for Country University. What were you thinking? You didn't want to influence it.
My thought was funk. The only thing I know about Bootsy Collins is something to do with Fatboy Slim, who I think is funk. 59 looks very good to me. I'm going to go with So Easy at Home.
I know. You want to go home? I don't think so.
I think I'm going to jump it.
You want to jump the
question?
question?
I'm going to jump it.
Okay. Scott, question's out of play. No problem. You don't have to answer it. Let's see the correct answer. It was Funk University. All right.
I should have trusted you.
You know what? You weren't sure. This is your game to play, and you want to stay in the game. So don't second guess yourself. Let's see how much money is behind this question. $5,000. Okay, that's out of play. But you know what, Scott? There's
Big
still
money.
so much money left
Big
up
money
there.
still out there.
And you're in the game still, with 13 to go. Medical conditions is your next category. People with a rare medical condition known as cherubism appear to have swollen or enlarged what? Ears, hips, cheeks, feet.
Makes me think of angels with the puffy red cheeks. I'm going to go with cheeks.
Final?
Yes.
There you go. You got it. Let's see how much money is behind this question. $1,000. Okay. Not bad to start your bank at all. 12 away from the million. Goodreads is the category. Noting their purchase of Exile in the Kingdom, a recent article ran with the headline, Malia and Sasha Obama buy young adult novels and what? Kafka, Sartre, Camus, Beckett.
All right, I can't take any lifelines home with me, and I don't really think I can answer this one, so let's jump it.
No problem. Question is out of play. Let's see the right answer. It was Camus. Okay.
Couldn't have gotten that.
Then the right thing to do was to jump it. Let's see what's behind this. Hopefully not too much. 7,000. Okay, that's out of play, but you're still in the game. By jumping the question, you're now 11 away from the million, and the big money, the big money, is still there for you. Don't mock me is the category. By definition, a mocktail is a cocktail that has no what? Sugar, alcohol, color, ice.
B, alcohol?
Final?
Yes.
Yes, it is. You got it. All right, let's hope for some big money behind this question. $500. All right, $1,500. We're going to take a break. We'll be back with more Millionaire right after this. Here is your question of the day. What was the name for the CIA's failed experiment in the 1960s to use a domestic cat as a spy? Acrobatic kitty, analytic kitty, atomic kitty, acoustic kitty. Stay tuned for the answer. The answer to that question was acoustic kitty. And welcome back to Millionaire. We're here with Scott Green, a magician from Chicago. $1,500 in the bank at this point. 10 from a million, 6 question from round 2. Lifelines are gone at this point, but that big money is still there. You ready to keep playing?
Let's play.
Let's fight. Photographer Gordon Parks used the name of what classic painting for his 1942 photo of a standing woman holding a broom? Christina's World, Nighthawks, American Gothic, Whistler's Mother.
Okay, Nighthawks is the diner. Whistler's Mother was sitting. That's a painting with just one woman. American Gothic holding the pitchfork, which sounds closest to what's being described. I'm going to go with American Gothic.
Final?
Yes.
Very good. You got it right.
Let's put more money in that bank here.
Big money.
That's some big money. $100. We're making you work for this one. $1,600. 9 away from the million. Punk protest is the category. On August 17, 2012, Merriam-Webster lookups of what word spiked following the imprisonment of 3 members of a Russian female punk band? Hooliganism, ruffianism, derelictism, rascalism.
This question didn't go quite where I was afraid it might. I'm going to go with hooliganism.
Final?
Yes.
They were charged with hooliganism. Okay, all that's left is good money, so let's see how much we're going to add to your bank at this point. $3,000 up to $4,600. 8 away from the million. Made by hand is the category. Look at all that big money staring at you. Ay. A popular website for purchasing handmade items. What company calls itself the world's most vibrant handmade marketplace? Amazon, eBay, Shopzilla, Etsy.
Handmade things. I think it's Etsy.
You want to make that your final?
Yes.
Yes, it is Etsy. All right, Scott.
25.
You want the 25? Let's see what it is. He wants the 25. Come on, computer. Oh, you got the 2,000. Okay. $6,600. 3 questions left in round 1, and they're all the big money. Go team. Bernie is the official mascot of what NBA team? Bernie. Chicago Bulls, Los Angeles Lakers, Miami Heat, Sacramento Kings.
All right. Miami Heat, fire, burn. I'll go with the Miami Heat.
Final?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Yes!
Okay,
This one's big. This one's big. We know it.
big. Let's see it. No matter what, it's big. 10,000. $16,600.
All right.
2 questions left. One is worth $15,000. One is worth $25,000.
Now we've got something, Meredith.
Holy spit take. Though busy with a show that airs on weeknights, what funny man sets aside time on weekends to teach Sunday school? Conan O'Brien, Stephen Colbert, Jimmy Fallon, Jay Leno.
I think I know this one. I'm going to go with Stephen Colbert.
Final?
Yes.
It's Stephen Colbert.
Yes! 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 Yeah! We know it's big. 25! 25!
This is 25.
They are making me work.
Well, we know you're going to look at the $25,000 question, but not till tomorrow, okay? We'll see you then, and until then from New York, everybody, bye-bye. $21,600 is a magician who is just one question away from round 2, and that question is worth $25,000. From Chicago, please welcome Scott Green. Hey, Scott. All right, Scott. Let's be honest about last time you were here. That was tough.
Yeah,
really tough going. You were sweating.
I was sweating bullets, but I got past that. And I'm hoping I don't need this thing today because, to be honest, I have no idea what happens to it after I put it in my hand.
Oh, my gosh. All right. Well, you got the magic down, that's for sure. And we made you earn every penny. The last 3 questions were all the big money. You're on the last of the last questions in round 1. This one is worth $25,000. You have no lifelines, however, at this point.
I don't want them.
You don't want them. You don't need them.
Actually, I'd like one.
You can't have any. Are you ready?
I am.
Audience, are you ready? Then let's play Millionaire. All right, Scott, good luck for $25,000. Before it was colonized, 17th century cartographers used the Latin term for southern to name what continent? Africa, Australia, America, Asia.
The Latin term for southern. Oh! Okay, Aurora Borealis is the northern lights. Aurora Australis is the southern lights. Asia's not south. Africa they knew about already in the 17th century. And America was already colonized, so it's gotta be Australia. Australia.
Final?
Yes.
You got yourself your $25,000. You're kissing is your wife, Michelle, who is pregnant with your first baby. That's the most exciting news. That trumps any of this. But Scott, you started out in the first 3 questions. You used up all of your lifelines, the first 3, and you rallied to get all the way to the $100,000 question. I hope you soak that in and appreciate just how well you have done. $56,600 in your bank. You are now in round 2. Next question is worth $100,000. It is time to play Classic Millionaire. Okay, Scott. You ever needed to pull a rabbit out of your hat? Here's the time, right?
They wouldn't let me bring a hat.
Oh, I know, you can't bring it on the set. Four questions away from $1 million. $56,600 in your bank. It is your money now. That is your money.
It's hers too.
Oh, yeah, sure. Absolutely, Michelle's. And the babies. Now let's take a look at your $100,000 question. After years of debate, in 1837, the U.S. House of Representatives officially banned members from doing what during sessions? Smoking tobacco, bringing pets, drinking alcohol, wearing hats.
That was about the time that one representative got caned on the House floor. I was hoping you'd put up caning other members of Congress, even though I think I wish they could still do that.
Well, I want to remind you, you have $56,600 in the bank. That is yours should you choose to walk. If you want to go for this and you get it right, it's $100,000. But if you miss it, you do go down to $25,000.
It's a lot of money. I think I know what I'm going to do, but I don't know that I'm going to get back to the top of this mountain again. So I'm going to take my time and just make absolutely certain.
Are you leaning towards anything?
Yes, I'm leaning towards taking the money.
I actually meant among the 4 answers.
Right, well, I'm leaning towards smoking tobacco, but not strongly enough to risk that much money on it. I'm trying to imagine pictures I've seen of the House of Representatives. Or any odd anecdote from the back of a history book I might have read at some point. But I don't know the answer to this question, which is okay because I've got
$56,600.
It doesn't even seem real that it says Scott's Bank, but it's that's real money, right?
Oh yeah.
Let's make it into real money. I'm gonna walk.
Is that a final? Okay, Scott, you're walking with $600. Your hunch was not the right one, so feel good about that. It was wearing hats.
Oh.
Congratulations. Best of luck with that baby. You played a great game. Good luck, baby. Right off. And joining me now is Carrie Geike from Henderson, Nevada. Hi, Carrie. How are you, babe? Nice to meet you. You're a librarian from Nevada?
I am.
Only your second time here in New York. What is your goal while you're here other than playing Millionaire?
Well, we already saw the World Trade Center Memorial,
Oh, that's
which was
wonderful, yeah.
beautiful. I took my husband to Times Square, Central Park, but I haven't eaten from a food cart yet.
That's the
It's
big
called
goal?
street meat, right?
Street meat?
That's what somebody told me in the back. It sounds a little too much like roadkill, but it's
Oh,
all
and
good.
it sounds like something else. I think you better be very careful, Carrie, what you eat while
doesn't
you're in New
tail,
York.
yeah.
Exactly.
A strange goal, I know, but
Well, we're awfully glad that this is one of your stops while you're in New
thank
York.
you so much for having me. I'm so
Let's
excited.
take a look at the money in
Okay.
your round one. Okay, computer, please randomize the money and also the categories. And now that that's all done, are you ready?
I'm so ready.
Then let's play Millionaire. Which of the following idiomatic expressions describes the metaphoric meaning of a shell game?
Okay.
Twist of fate, stroke of luck, act of faith, sleight of hand.
I have been sitting with Scott, so I know it's D, and Scott's a master at that sleight of hand. Final answer.
Yes, Scott the Magician. Absolutely, our first contestant today. You got it right. Let's see how much money we're going to start you off at.